Heyo, early birds and night owls. My name is Nox, aka Mako, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Career Mode. We're gonna jump right back into the Great Tree scenario because I want to get a lot done today. A lot, meaning we're gonna try our hardest to complete the medium objectives, which means we have to do a lot more decorating, and a lot more decorating we shall do because I want to get the buildings up. I want to at least try to get one of the buildings up. I don't know exactly how I want to decorate it, but I know that I want to look super aged, super, I don't know, not really piratey. I don't really want to go for the pirate look. I want to look for something. I want to get a look that's kind of natural. So we were starting off not with this one over here, but we were starting off with this roller coaster over here where we have all of our rock friends going on and a building base of some sort. I know that there's a little weird, but there was no other way to really do it without it clipping. We're still getting notifications here that there's a lot of litter in the park. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do much about that. But we are right now at a scenery rating of 112 and we have to get to 120. So surely creating a building will help us finish just that. We need to put in some floors here though, because right now that's looking very empty space there. And I'm pretty sure that adding floors will help a lot. So let's get the custom blocks over here. We're using sandstone. So we're just going to add this. And one thing actually before I do that. I can't forget that we have to do this. So let's pay off our loan now that we have all the money so that we can just get rid of that since it's been a little bit of financial burden, just taking away about $500, I think, per month. I think that's what it was. Maybe it was 1,000. I can't remember, but it was a lot of money. And I would like to save that for building stuff and more rides and whatnot. So let's see. Let's get down to sandstone. It's a little ways down here. That's peas. This looks about right. No, it's not. It's rough stuff. Okay, here we go. I have the sandstone. So let's... this is the roof. Can we add it to flooring, though? I don't know if we can add it to flooring, huh? I don't think there's a separate flooring piece, though, so we're going to have to use that somehow, some way. So let's go ahead and... I thought I deleted something. Let's go ahead and edit building 7, since that's the building that we're working on right now. And, oh, man, we have to scroll through this stuff again. Okay, sandstone. Sandstone should be down here. This is W. Okay, we totally skipped it. Also, I didn't realize there was more wooden stuff over here. Huh. What does that look like? It looks fugly. Okay, well, maybe it's a good thing that we didn't use it. Although we could probably add a roof to it if we want to, but I don't think I want to be using these kinds of roofs just yet. Let's go back up to thatch. No, stucco, definitely not. Stucco is nice, but not for this. Smooth concrete. Maybe for our other ride, although I don't think concrete is really appropriate. There we go. Found that. Let's add it to the floor here. So I'm just going to keep making floors here. It works. That one clips there, so I'm just going to make it like a half floor there. And we'll just continue it this way up until it starts clipping. So all we need to do is bring it. Yeah, it's going to have to be half floors just like here. Until, well, I mean, here it doesn't really have to be half floors, so we can bring it out all the way. So that looks a little uneven, actually, now that I do that. So we're going to have to do a little bit of that going on there and make it look a little weird. I know, it looks weird, but that's the best we can do with what we've got. We can't place that underneath the roller coaster, unfortunately, and it looks like placing it on rounded corners is not a good idea. So we can't do that there, so we're going to have to figure out something else for that part. We can do that and maybe do this. I don't know. That works. That works for me right now. So we're just going to keep doing the floors just like that, even though it looks a little weird, but we don't have to cover that part at all. So it's just going to go over here, do this, and overlay that one there, and place that one flat. So yeah, it's basically just creating a building. Well, creating a building with floor. Since you can't really see it. No, you can't see it there, can you? Well, you can't really see all of it down there, so we're just going to cover it up as best as we can. And see, you can see like the empty spots right there where that lightens up. Yep. That's all we have to cover up. But right now, we're going to just do that. Just place the floor there since you can't really see it, so that's okay. Like that. I'll layer that one over and add that. There we go. So we're going pretty well right now. We just have to cover up the areas around the coaster here and make it look not so... I don't know. If we do that, it's going to stick out, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Is there a smaller piece? I don't really see a smaller piece. Root flat edge. I think we're going to have to stick with... Oh, there we go. We have curved platform. So can we curve that to go this way? We can. It doesn't really attach 100%. How about if we made the grid a little bigger? That makes it worse. Great. Just great. So, well, does it make it worse? It doesn't look like it makes it that much worse. Let's just place that there, and we have to place a piece over here too, because this has yet another... This isn't gonna work, huh? This curve here is a little too big. Well, I'll place it anyway because it kind of needs to be there. Ugh, no, it looks too fugly. I don't know what to do with that. I'll probably add more rocks there and add something else there to make it look not so obvious that it's super fugly. So let's just add these along the way here to match up with this over here. And we have to add one that's like in the middle there. That's fine. Nobody's really going to notice unless you look too hard. So we're not going to look too hard. So that's about the building. I mean, we covered most of the building except for the roller coaster part here. I don't know what to put there really. We can add now lighting and all kinds of stuff in here before we close it off. That still looks like a weird arch. Ugh, it's bothering me just a bit. But we can add, what's this? Painted steps, and that looks a little weird. Oh, we can add it there. But I want to add something cooler. I want to find lighting. So let's add roofs, decorations. Is there like a filter here? Okay, there is. Scenery, theme, building material, building set. Is it building material? Well, that's, I mean, now we know how to find sandstone a lot easier, but that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for lighting. Building set property, no. Okay, well, too bad, so sad. That's not how you find lighting. Let's see. Wall signs is not it. Might help. I think it might be here. Although I've always had some trouble. Oh, oriental lamp. Not what I was looking for. A mushroom lamp. Mushroom, water. Not really. Uplight. I mean, this light is kind of... Ooh, a torch bracket. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the lamp we're going to go with. We have colorable floodlights and all that stuff, but nah. Cottage lamp. That looks too cottagey. Flower lamp. Flower and water doesn't match again. Hanging basket. I think we could use some of these lights for our other... Ooh, this one. This one. Yes. Yes, I like this one a lot better. We can use the flowers and whatnot for the other ride. But for now, we'll be using these lamps here for this one. It's not going to be, you know, the most masterpiece of rides ever because, like I said, I don't really do much decoration in terms of roller coaster rides and whatnot. I mostly do decorations and stuff like this in The Sims, and that's what I've gotten used to. But I haven't gotten used to things like this. So we're just going to line the walls here with lanterns, lamps, candles, whatever you want to call them. Just to make it look a little bright, you know, especially at night. But it's going to be dark when we close it off. Oh, that was a little wonky there. So we can place another one close by. There we go. One there. Maybe one in the corner. Sure. Seems like this is where most of the people are going to be. So we want to make this area over here extra special. And we'll do that after we place our lanterns down. Or our lamps. I don't even know what to call them. There we go. One more. Ugh, trying to fit in here. I have to like zoom in super close. There we go. One there. Okay, how am I going to do this? It's getting a little rusty here. Oh, well, that looks awful. That looked really awful. We want to place them kind of even without it. There we go. That's as close as we're going to get it without it looking super weird. All right, well, that's a lot of lights, and some of them aren't really even, but we're going to ignore that part there. Now, what else do we want to add to it? We have so much room here. We could add some swords. We can add... I want to add effects. Like, really nice effects. This right here, they're just the decorations. Okay, let's get rid of this. So these are all our decorations. Really? We can add an aircon unit. Sure, let's add one just right back here. No? Right back here. Clipping a little through, that's fine. Because people are going to get warm in here, and hopefully that'll do something. I don't think it will, but maybe it'll do something. We want to add more seaworthy stuff. So motif, witch, wishing tree, king, dragon. Not really what we're looking for. Wall signs. There are wall signs here. Neon signs. That's a little too big. And there are these random signs. Whoa. Okay, those are definitely not fitting in. There's just a lot of fairy tale stuff in here, which makes sense because this is a fairy tale park. But unfortunately, it doesn't go with our watery theme here. Oh, sunglasses do. Oh, that's massive and... It's a little fugly to me, so I'm not going to use it. What else can we add? We can add like random doors and windows here, but you know what? No. I'm totally going to add some windows. Let's get rid of this. So we have the front of the building here. Let's add some windows, and I mean, the doors are kind of sort of right there. But will that really be the door? Maybe we can add a door up here. So let's see. We have the sandstone door that's with the painted steps. It's a little... Is it a little tall, or is it just me? I think it's just me. So we're going to place it a little off center here. No, actually I want to place it in the center, or center-ish. That should be about right. It looks right to me. And we'll place some more rocks over here so that the door won't look like it's hanging up. We can place a pirate arch, but I don't want this to be pirate themed at all. Sandstone door, reinforced wood. No, I like the bluish door better. The other doors look a little wonky. So let's see. Where are our sandstone windows? We have this window. Nah, I want bigger windows. I want to focus on the bigger... Ooh, barred windows. Can we see just more filters? Let's go by building material. Sandstone? Cool. Okay, we can see all the sandstone windows now. They have these open ones. I don't like those. There are all these pink ones. I don't like those. Look at this. Holy crap, that's massive, but I like that door a lot better. Wooden double door reinforced white. Okay, no. We can have these other barred windows. There's just a bunch of barred windows, huh? Whoa, okay, that looks like super nope. So I'm just going to use these windows here. Let's go with that, a little bit like that, and that. And I guess some windows on the side too, if we have some room. Yep, right here. We're going to do the 1, 2, and we'll just throw down a lot of windows. I mean, this is supposed to be kind of like a massive house with just like a ton of windows. I figure that if it's by the sea, it will want to get all the light in. And I'm not going to bother too much with having things like even with one another because that's really not my focus. So we're just going to add like a few more windows here, and just throw a few down right here. And that's about it. Can probably throw some ivy down on there. So let's go ahead and find the ivy. Ooh, roofs. We can start with the roofing now since we did fill that up, but we didn't fill it up with way too many things. I also see a spot where I missed with the lighting. I didn't put lighting here or here. So let me just do that too. Lighting. Actually, I can just copy these, can't I? Totally. Ugh. Light up my life, candles. Light up my life. This is going to be really, really bright. And I kind of sort of like that, though, because this, like, in the night, this gets super freaking dark. And that's a little creepy looking. I don't want it to be a Halloween park. I will eventually make a spooky park, but this is not it. This is just not it. It's supposed to be a fairy tale park, one that has very much greenery. Much greenery. Such wow. That's what I like. So let's just place these down there, and there. We have a park that's now very brightly lit up, or I guess a ride that's brightly lit up. Although we can use some more lights in the middle here to light up this part. I mean, the walls are all brightly lit up. Are there lights? Aha, there is a filter for lights. Okay, let's get rid of these. Are there any lights that stand up? Because we can place these like there, but that's what the hell is that? Like, seriously, what the hell is that? I don't know. There are lights here. We can place this. Oh, Jesus, freaking Christmas. Okay, this is bright as hell. And can I actually see the nighttime again? Let's set it to 10 p.m. And check. Okay. That's like, oh my god. That's brighter than my freaking future right now. Let's not use that. What do we want to use? That's all the lights we have for us, right? Ouch. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll have to just roof it up then, since there's really nothing else we can add to it. I'm going to leave it alone, and I'll get some more scenery before. Whoa, we made a lot of money. Research project. Wait, we had a research project? Oh, okay, typical park flora. Good. Okay, so we can start adding more stuff. We have new trees and stuff like that to use. And I want to add more theme stuff. So maybe sci-fi? Western. Typical park scenery. Let's go with typical park scenery. Although we got the flora. Now we're going to get just the park scenery. Let's get the pirate theme too, since we're making so much money and we're not really using it. I mean, why not? It can help us finish decorating this thing, and we can decorate the other building too. So if we're gonna get more greenery, and that's what I like. Now our paths. I mean, these paths are kind of sort of lit up, not as brightly as I would like. That's why I want to get like the street lights. We don't have any street lights at all, so I want to get some of those. Clearly, these rides are lit up brightly with these. I mean, these were the first rides that we placed down. So, well, that one was already placed down for us. I'm surprised that this one's so brightly lit, but I like that. I like that a lot. But our our newest roller coaster is lacking a bit. And we have a park rating of 116 now. So we only gained 4 points with all that. With 14 minutes of work, we gained 4 points. This is going to be a long while. What? Oh, I was just like, is there no queue here? Of course there's a queue. I just can't see it because it's so dark. But it's not night right now. So let's get rid of that. So we can actually see everyone and everything. Hey, peoples. How do you like this ride so far? Maybe we can start placing down wooden floorings and stuff like that. Although I don't want to focus on that right now. I kind of want to add more rides. Make this area a little more entertaining because there's nothing here right now. We did place our other entertaining ride over here. Wow, look at that queue. That's amazing. We did place benches there and some bins. So, the janitor's actually taking care of that for once. Hey, thanks, janitor man. So what do our people want? I know I'm going to add some more rides in a second, but I want to know what the guests want. So teens are hungry and thirsty. Not surprised. Let's see. I'm not queuing that long to go on Bunny Rabbit. That's too bad for you. Cosmic Cow Milkshakes looks busy, but we have another place. The litter's disgusting. 22%. Ooh. But we have people working on that. Priority Pass are for suckers. You're a sucker. We still have to add the Priority Pass lines. We'll do that eventually. Just not right now because we have a lot of stuff to do. Mostly it's people complaining about the litter, so we have to watch out for that. Janitors, what are you guys doing? So people are looking for more places to eat, and I was just like, I don't want to add another Chief Beef because we have one right there, and the other pre-made places aren't anything other than Chief Beef. Like, let's take a look over here. So we go to food shops. This is Chief Beef, right? This is Chief Beef, yep. This, I can't really see what it is, but it's pirate themed, and I kind of sort of don't want it. It must be Chief Beef. Where the hell is it? Oh, it's upstairs. What the hell? What the ever-living hell? There's actually 2 food places on there, so let's not do that. Pirate Shop Small. I don't know what that is, but I still don't want pirate stuff. That's Chief Beef for sure. That's Chief Beef for sure. What you? Oh my god, stop zooming in so much. Let's spin it around here. There's 2 food places there too. That's a village shop, so we might just add that. I might start making like a little village area. I guess maybe we can do it here since this is greenery and whatnot. So we can add a food place here and make this look like a little fairy tale land. Why not? It's supposed to be green, so it kind of makes sense. So let's just make it a little further out here. We're going to make a little Harry Potter world. I guess that's what you can call it. And we're just going to make it right out here. Let's flip that a little bit. Okay, good. What are you? Okay, I'm not clicking on the whole building. Come on now. Chief Beef. And I'm going to guess that's Chief Beef too. Great. We have 2 more Chief Beefs. Not really what I wanted. It's going to that's going to suck our money out, but that's what I wanted. So let's make this like a little circular area here. Or we'll add different bathrooms and all kinds of stuff like that. And in the middle, there will be a ride. Because that's not Harry Potter World at all, but I feel like it'll be a little different. And it'll be a little mystical, magical. This isn't going to be a circle at all. It's going to be like some kind of weird shape here. Well, we did our best, and I have no regrets. So let's just circle it up. And can I add a path here? There we go. Wonderful. That's a very fast circle. This is why you never ask me to draw any kinds of circles or any kinds of shapes at all, because this is what you end up with. So let's extend this weird path out over here. I guess we can actually go back. I want to extend it from here. Because that way it'll connect closer to the right. And I see all that trash there. I see that. I'm not missing that out. I'm going to do something about that soon. By soon, I mean right now. Let's add some more. Well, clearly we need benches here. So we're going to add benches. And we need to add something there to make up for that whoopsies that I just did there. So let's grab some scenery again. Let's grab these bins that I like. I love these bins so much. These are like the best bins. So I'm going to add some over here. They don't really match with the fairy tale, I know, but I don't really want to, I don't want to police it too much. So let's add some benches here and there and everywhere so people can sit while they eat. And I'm pretty sure they'll be able to walk to some place that has drinks, so it doesn't even matter too much. Let's see, a few more benches and we are ready to go. Let's kick those out to the edge over there and good. Okay, so bins, benches, bins over here. One person's actually going to go out over there and eat. So let's add a ride right in the middle here. What fits? No. Hammer swing? Definitely not. Hyperspin we already have. Kickflip fits for sure. Do we have that? I don't think we have that. We know we don't have that. We have the magic troll. We don't have Psychola, which fits, but it's a little big. Rocktopus is massive. So yeah, it's going to be the kickflip then that goes in the middle here. Congratulations, Ride. You just got a spot in the park. So we want to place it kind of sort of like this. Actually, let's like put it on a weird angle over here. So I don't cut out the bench over there. See the bench there? Yeah, I don't want to cut that out. Let's turn that. Good. Okay. Place the entrance. I want to place the entrance somewhere over here. And place the exit right here so people can easily get out and leave if they really feel sick. Oh, it means that I should probably place a first aid place somewhere, huh? I haven't seen much vomit though, so maybe that's not really of my concern at the moment. I want to just place this path here and connect it, make it a little long. I don't want to. Oh crap! Nope, nope. Bad path. There we go. All right, so we're going to bring it down and around town. Bring it around. Jesus Christmas. Okay, I guess it's gonna be one of those paths that's a little strange again, but what can you do when the paths don't really like you? And just like that. And we're going to connect it right there. Good. It's one of those weird paths. We can decorate it with trees and other things and make it look super nice. But for now, we're going to just open this up and then we can get to decorating with trees. I mean, filling this up with trees is not a half bad idea at all because that will help with the decorations. How are we right now? 119. We need just one more point, you guys. One more point. So I'm going to... That's just a regular black spruce tree. I guess there's not that many more black spruce trees going around. This is probably the only one because I can't find them in the catalog like ever. So I'm just going to place like 3. These do look like the most magical mystery trees that there are out there. That's oak tree 2. Oh, we just got it, you guys. We completed the medium objectives. Woo, that took quite a while, but we did it. We did it. And we are getting up there with... Oh, we already achieved the park rating that we needed. So now we just need to get 30 more points of scenery. And I think I might be able to achieve that by building a few more of these stalls here that are decorated and then maybe building the entrances to our roller coasters. That seems to be the key, at least, or getting there. So let's build up some more. Well, let's fill out this area here for this ride to make the queue a little nicer. Right now it's at 9%. So we're going to try to make it a little bit better. What kind of tree is that? That's an oak tree 2 again. Hey, actually... There's a blue fir tree over here. Okay, you guys are going. I'm going to get rid of these guys because they're way too big. I want smaller trees. And the blue fir tree is the proper size. So let's copy that and place a few here and there. I mean, it fits a little better than the other trees, surely. So let's just do that. Let's pepper them around everywhere we can. There we go. I hope that's not intersecting with the path at all. And then we're going to place down some of our favorite oak trees. All right. So let's find some oak trees over here. Oh, cute. Floral what? Nah. Green bush. I mean, we can use bushes, but it's not really as majestic as a tree. Green bush. Oh, that one looks fugly. I mean, we can line paths with this, and that might be something we want to do to make it super decorative. So that's... another thing to consider. Oh, maple tree. Since when do we have that? I think that's one of the new trees, huh? Miniature conifer. Oh, that's nice. Oak tree 1. Okay, let's take a look at oak tree 1. Then oak tree 2. Oak tree 2 is no doubt bigger. So let's go with oak tree 1. Ooh, a red emperor maple. I love maple trees. You know what? Let's give it some color. Why not? It's not going to fit in with the rest of the trees that are in the park, but... oh, well. Oh, nope. You're going to go down the ground there. Okay, good. And we have red leafy bushes. What else do we get? Topiary diamond. What? What? I don't think I want to deal with that. Tuscan cypress? Doesn't look right. Okay, so let's add some oak trees just to finish it off. The oak trees do cover a lot of space, so that's good. That's really good because then we don't have to add that many more trees. There? Do I want to add a tree over here? Does the oak tree actually fit there? Probably not. Oh my gosh. Let's just add the oak tree here to cover that up. There we go. So that ride's covered up with trees for the most part, and maybe we can line the path pretty soon. Although if we build out another thing here, like another food stall or something, then we'll have to clear up some of these trees. And I'm thinking right now I want to maybe make this not Chief Beef. Maybe make one of these places a different stall. We'll wait to see when the time ticks over if we need to swap one of these out if one of them's not making profit, because clearly there's 2 Chief Beef right next to the other, but it seems people are buying from both of them to just avoid the line, so maybe that won't be necessary. Now I want to see, what are people saying? Tell me what oh, right here. Queuing, not queuing, priority pass for suckers, that litter is disgusting, Chief Beef looks busy. I mean, we have a new Chief Beef. We have 2 new Chief Beefs. So why don't you ignore that one, come over here, enjoy the new ride, enjoy our roller coaster. Hey, yeah. Let's see how our research is going. Almost done. Okay, so we'll get these 2 pretty fast. I really hope that there's a standing lamp in one of those because we need that so badly. We need that to tick over this. Oh, that's going to take some time, you guys. It's going to take quite some time. 30 points is nothing to sneeze at. So we have to get to work on that pretty soon. Man, this is super freaking dark. I would hate to be walking here and just like, where the hell am I going? What am I doing? Where am I going right now? Oh man, that ride looks a little scary. Oh wait, I'm in the queue. Frick, I am stuck here. Well, rip to me. Alejandra has quit. Oh. Oh. Well, we hired someone new. Screw you, Alejandra. We don't really care about you. I mean, we probably should. We can probably train these people up somewhere here. I don't know if we can train that staff up, but maybe? Let's see, vendors. Let's pick out you. You seem very unhappy. Oh, we can actually do training. So let's next up. Oh, can't train until June 8th. Well, you're going to have to deal with it. How about you? Apparently not. We can't train any of these people. Oh, we can train this person. Okay, there we go. Train that person. Now they're happy. We should probably check with the rest of our staff here to make sure we don't have no entertainers. Okay, we're not having entertainers to deal with this. We have one mechanic doing pretty well. Yeah, that's about it. I need to pay attention to the workers a lot more than I have been, which is none, but it's probably a good time to start working on that. Let's see, research projects. Oh, what was that? I totally missed that. Crap. I don't know what that was, but we'll see that in a second. I don't know what that... where I'll be able to find it since I screwed it up. But we have pirate scenery theme, and we have typical park scenery. I don't know what typical park scenery is, but we'll take a look at it right now. Let's see. What do we have that's new here? Doesn't look like there's that much stuff here. Let's take a look at special effects. No. Props. Lights. Were these always here? Wait, were these always here? I feel like these always were here, and I was being a very, very doo-doo head. Very, very dumb doo-doo head. So we can hang the chandeliers. Oh, wait. Never mind. That's a bit massive, but we can put these... Nope, that's also a bit massive. Huh. Well, we can use those, for sure. Or we can use these. I like the standing torches. Ooh. Standing torches. I might use these along the streets, because we do have all those beautiful, beautiful, wonderful lights there. But for this building, specifically... I want to use the torches because it looks right for a C, like a C-type theme, I guess. So let's place these along the way on the inside here. Let's take a look at this as if it were night. So let's go PM. There we go. Okay, so your light there. Let's put some light here. Light here, here, and I guess here, even though this is already lit up with the other ones, but why the hell not? Okay, let's see what's dark. Looks like the ride over here is dark, but we can't really place anything on the ride, so maybe just placing it there. Can we place it? Oh, we can place stuff on the ride. How do people get in? How do people get out? I'll just place it right here or something like that. I don't think people use that lane, so that's a good place to put it. And these lights aren't really doing that much. So I can place these like just along the way, just throw them down, pepper them around just like the other lights. And there's some interesting music going on out there. Let's see, another light there. It looks bright enough to me. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. So what else can we add to this? We can add different... I mean, these are just the lighting props. So we have all these other props to go with. We have exploding wooden barrel. That fit there? I mean, I don't think that's fitting. A Kraken monster. That's totally fitting. But where would we put that? It's holy madre. Can we like sink this down to the ground or something like that? Because I cannot imagine using this massive thing just like that. There's Kraken tentacles. Yep, those also need to be sunk underground. Night guarding. Jester Knight. Dragon sleeping. Oh, this isn't really a dragon thing though. Coaster doors. Clockwork tower. Cannons. Cannons work. Okay, we can use some cannons. Let's do cannons like here. I know it's piratey, but it's also kind of seaworthy. Like, you know, just shooting things from the land into the sea. And this is just shooting patrons. This ride is going to blow you away. Because bad puns always work. Witch flying, witch casting spells, windmill, water wheel. Hey, a water wheel works for sure. We can add that somewhere over here. Make sure that it's kind of hidden by rocks. We do not want to add that to the... Oh, well, now I have to see if in the daylight so I can actually see it. Water wheel. How are you going to work here? That works. I mean, it's kind of clipping with the roll. Okay, there we go. We can hide that with more rocks there. So we have a water wheel, and there's no water, but whatever. So we have redcoats marching, cannons, barrel slide. What the hell is that? I don't think so. Statues and centerpieces. Ooh. Ooh, what? Parrot, fountain, or lock. Sorry, I'm like getting really excited about all the different decorations right now. There's different vases and golden treasure chests. Oh my god, that's worth so much. Who would buy that? I mean, that might help with the scenery, but holy crap. Clamshell statues. Oh, that helps. That helps a lot. But I do have to add more rocks there, so that's not going there. Maybe that'll go inside somewhere. Do we have room for it? I mean, it fits here nicely, so we can put that there. And maybe we can... Is there pearls or something we can shove in there? Parrot statue. That looks very random. Do we have a pearl to add? Water trout. No. Apparently we don't... Oh, we have a pufferfish statue. Sure, since it's fish-themed and sea-themed. Ship statue. Yeah, we can add that too. Let's add that to the corner here or something like that. Let's just make it very... I don't know. It's going to be like a museum. That's what it looks like right now, really. It's just a museum. Why don't we add more things later? Because right now it's not looking like there's that much. We can add some more signs, but that's really pointless. Lighting. Yeah. Yeah, there's not that much more. Oh, wait. What? What? There's a lot of stuff in miscellaneous. We can add a recycling bin. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Research project is ready, you guys. So now we can get the fast water ride. I want to see what this is before we actually wrap up this episode because it's already over my time. But, oh. The hell? Okay. We can actually get something new. Electric... Oh, sure. Sure. So let's take a look at this. The coaster? It's not a coaster? It's a track ride. That's right. That's correct. It's a... Ooh. Oh, it's a log flume ride. And there's one that's already built. What does it look like? Whoa. Jesus. Oh my god. That is massive. Can we actually fit it anywhere, though? I think it just fit right there. If I turn it like that. It was blue at some point. I saw it being blue, not red. So we can probably fit it somewhere out here. Is this like outside the park or something? Where is the demarcation line? Right there. Okay, so maybe we can float it above here, right? Oh. Oh, I found the spot. I missed the spot. Let's see. Oh, right there. We can fit it right there. And it works, and it kind of sort of leads into a different path here. Sure. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? So we can make the queue over here. We'll work on this ride a little later. We're going to just leave that right there for the next episode so we can deal with it, connect it up here, and maybe make this... I feel like I should have connected it with that roller coaster, but that's okay. That's okay. There's not much space for this ride since it's massive. But anyway, that is it for this episode of Planet Coaster Career Mode. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up, and show your support. Subscribe also so you'll be notified of the next Planet Coaster Career Mode episode tomorrow. But anyway, as always, thank you so much for watching, and have an awesome night.